but here's some more Dragon's Dogma. I'm gonna focus on story quest progress here. My friend is also streaming this right now, so I'm about to join his party chat. You won't hear him, but I will, so don't worry, I'm not talking to myself. Give me a second. Hello, hello. Alright, I'm going to be focused purely on story right now for this hour stream. Would have liked to have streamed earlier, but my sisters were like, we're watching Stranger Things Season 2.
We're like to have dealings with the
all of it.
For some time to come.
Started.
Hear ye! His Grace, Duke Edmund
Alright, anyway, we go to this guy.
Who among you has seen the dragon?
Alright. Well, I'm offline anyway. Oh. Well, how about that? $110. Make sure you take your time in the Everfall. What? How about that? Ugh, the Jester. You know, I stabbed him once. I was in... No, the Jester. I was in the castle. I was in the, I went to the castle. I was down in the jail section at night, and for whatever reason, he walks around that jail section at night. And I was an assassin at the time. I was like, you know what? Nobody else is around here, right? I went over there. I did snake bite on him. Where you stab him with one dagger, and then you put the other dagger in them, and then you just pull it apart, and they get poisoned. And as that action was happening, I went into my inventory and did the fairy stone action. So as soon as he finished, you know, stabbing him, he dropped to the floor. He immediately took out his fairy stone and was out. So I didn't get arrested.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
Gather evidence for important trial. So that's already started, huh? Alright, let's just get this out of the way. It takes a couple days. Yeah. Really? Oh, that's... Yeah, I've already completed that quest, been and done. And I already used the golden idol to get better equipment for the store in Gran Soren. I probably should have copied it though.
You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Gran Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
Okay, so I'm supposed to gather evidence, and you got 4 days to gather evidence and give it to this guy. It can either be evidence for or against Fornival. In my case, I want Fornival to stay around, so...
I hear old Fornival is the subject of an inquest. At least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition, sir. I've long had dealings with Fornival, and want to believe in his innocence. Pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me, that it may help sway his arbiters.
Whenever I've done this quest, I have never killed Fornival. And not because of his items and whatnot. Yeah, but if you go to the Black Cat,
Fornival has a daughter.
whatever, whichever, he gives you a forged one for his innocence or one for his guiltiness, and whichever you choose, that will sway the entire thing. Just that one thing.
Tell me, sir, what is to become of my father? You're the Arisen, are you not? Can you not do aught to help him? I could not bear to lose him. Even if the things they say were true, he was ever a kind father to me. A petition? Of course, I would gladly draft one. I would draft 100 if it be a help.
Steady on.
But yeah, I never had the heart to kill him, not because it's his daughter. Duke's demands. What's over here? I got the daughter. What? Someone in the church? Someone in the church. That quest for Kina to bring the flower showed up. I was about to do it yesterday during my silent stream, but then I remembered that if you do that quest, Kina leaves and she's gone for the rest of the game. No? Okay. No, not yet. I wanted to use the Arisen's Bond, but that quest doesn't come until... It's part of the story quest, I believe.
What? Fornival stands trial? 'Tis a pity. In truth, the man was profligate. His ostentation earned him envy and enmity in equal parts.
Okay, this guy's using a lot of big words.
But he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition. I shall pray that his innocence is proven.
We've done it!
So I've got three petitions in his favor right now. Gonna talk to the other people. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get 3 against his. Yeah, one from each member of the family. Is it inside the building? Is it Fornival himself? Fornival is stuck in a corner.
The blustering fools just barged in. They hold me prisoner like some common criminal. 'Tis madness and base insult.
Have you
you there! You're an able sort. There's time yet afore my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my days.
Sell to you at cost? What does that mean?
'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce. I'm eager to be quit of this confinement. Please, sir.
I know, right? Just like the entire, land in front of me just disappeared. Poof. The Masterworks. Oh, you can't go wrong. Oh, sad. What happened? I just stood right here in my section as I watched thousands of people die. But yeah. Yeah, against the Arisen. Oh my goodness. They give you crap experience, but you can sit there and just fight those soldiers endlessly. They endlessly respawn. Yeah. When you get up to... They only start attacking you when you go to the high section where the rich people live. But, yeah. And what sucks is, as soon as you get up there, all the normal people just run away, and then the soldiers start spawning. So, even if you kept Fornival alive, you will no longer be able to buy from him after you kill the dragon. Yeah. Because, as soon as you, walk up to that section where Fornival usually is, because, I mean, he's up there, and then he walks down into the city, which no longer exists. Okay, so, he stays up there in that rich person section, and whenever you go up there, the guards will immediately start spawning around you and start attacking you. And when that happens, all the regular NPC people just run away. They run away as though they were being attacked, so they start running for a little bit and then they just disappear.
Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different tales.
No, just walking up there. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it's after. I thought you talked to him already. Yeah.
Speak to any pawn and they will gladly join your service, Arisen.
Yeah. So if you have Fornival there, you just go and buy everything the heck you can. Put it on your storage.
What's more, the proprietor can furnish forgeries of certain items.
Yeah,
Well, hello.
That's not right, because I buy them all the time. I have 15... I have about 10... I keep about 10 to 15 of them in my storage box at one time. Okay, now we're just wandering. He wants me to go outside for some reason. Who the heck outside? Oh, that's right. There's that guard outside who has a quest for me. He's just gonna tell me about how Salvation is trying to gang up against me. And then you get attacked by several groups of Salvation members that night.
The Duke's gone well and truly mad with his business of researching the dragon. Sure, there are writings of the sort left in ruins and the like. But who's to say who wrote them, and for what purpose? The most of them are fiction and fancy, pure and simple. Some self-important bastard, a piece of friend, you'll be. I'm sure you'll find all you need.
Okay.
Anytime.
I think I have to talk to somebody for him to sell me the forgeries. Not that it matters. I mean, I have 3 writs of innocence for him, so.
Soaked to the bone.
So why is this quest trying to? Why is this quest telling me to go outside? What the heck is outside for me to talk to?
No. What's this doing here? There, a tower in the distance. What says the map, Arisen?
Duke Grigori. His name is Edmund, dude. No, you just called him Duke Grigori. Yes, you did. Alright, they want me to go all the way over to Windbluff Tower. Which means I came out of the farthest entrance away from that tower. I missed the quest, where Madeline asks you for money to open up her shop in Gran Soren. Probably because I accepted Mason's quest and they ended up going to that shop where she's supposed to own at that time. So she automatically owned it.
Stay ready. Footing here is poor. Tread carefully. One never knows what such forgotten corners may hold.
This is her shop now. She gets there. Plus, the money that she gets from helping the guy is probably what she would use to pay for the shop. You know, whatever. Oh, yeah, I guess I'll have to save her and some crap. I gotta save her and crap later. Yeah, it's her last quest.
Is a base. We ought to be able to travel even further.
What happened? I don't remember the details, but anyway, she's in trouble and she needs to get out of Gran Soren because her life is on the line.
War has not been kind to this
And
place.
I believe she asked you for some money again, so she can leave. And after she does, you have to meet her outside of Gran Soren by the exit, by the aqueducts, and she gives you her weapons, her steel stilettos, or whatever they're called. What the crap? Did I just get one-shotted? Holy cow. It's been a while since that happened. What? I was carrying a wake stone. I was carrying one of the several wake stones that I've been carrying around. Ooh, you're in Everfall, so of course yeah, as soon as I started the quest where you go into the castle, and the story quest, Fornival started selling Dragon Gauge. Dragon Gauge. When you activate it, it shows spots on the map where Wakestone shards are. Yeah, it only lasts for a couple minutes, or probably a couple seconds, if that makes more sense. But all you have to do is pick three of them, and then just mark that on your map. And you'll go pick them up.
away from the roads and we'll soon find monsters arisen.
I'm talking about,
The roads are safer than the grass.
what was it called? Clockwork? Oh yeah, that one? Yeah, I used that when I was an assassin.
It is well ancient, this bridge.
If you attack an enemy who is not aware of your presence, then
The road
it
splits here.
saps their health.
Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
A magic bow. Okay, I was talking about a regular short bow.
Some sort of structure.
I used it when I was assassin because I was like, well, you're an assassin. The whole point of being assassin is to not have people know you're there.
I'll take that.
It's pretty cool. The more damage you did in that hit, the more health you recovered. Alright, we're wasting time here. Let's get this done. I have to keep moving. Rollers at the Wind Bluff Tower. I don't know who the heck I'm supposed to talk to. Got 3 things.
Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely and learn to exploit it.
He started the sentence strong.
Sedalia knew something of Thornable, I believe.
The Wind Bluff Tower. It's nighttime. Got this person here.
Even the dragons come in this.
A messenger brought word of Fornival's trial. More's the pity. He finished our arms at quite the favorable rate. We'll be as cats without claws, should he be kept from doing business. I do not know the man well. I cannot stand idly by and see him convicted. Testimony given in person will carry more weight than a missive. Yet I cannot leave this place. Pray, take one of my men with you back to the capital. He will speak in my place. You do Fornival a service, sir, and us with him. I will send word ahead for a man to await him. Pray, speak to him directly.
Grand Soren guards, so far from the capital.
So the people in the guards and Grand in the Wind Bluff Tower apparently received arms and food and junk from Fornival. So they don't want to see him get killed either. So instead of giving me a missive, he sent a dude to Grand Soren for me to meet there. So yeah.
I'll arrange for a man to speak on Fornival's behalf. Pray, speak with him directly.
Oh. Dude. You took his ring, right? You took his ring, right? Good stuffs. You don't need that mess. A lion bum. I killed the dragon. Yay! Make me king. Oh no. It's not what that.
What's that?
Some woman named Lenore. And I'm assuming that it was a pawn he may have been in love with, because he doesn't allow pawns into the castle, because it reminds him of who he sacrificed. But I don't know for sure.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
I'll give 8.
Possessed cannot free themselves. Stay close.
You gotta wait for him.
Do not let them close.
You gotta wait for him to talk.
Strip the life from its host.
I never actually like fighting him. I just do perfect blocks until he has no health. Yeah, that's his last training mission. He's a warrior and he's actually kind of tough.
What's that?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, don't get you. Well, he's a warrior. He had no magic defense.
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Yeah. I forgot. That's not the Nightfall Bolt was one, yes, but the other skill I mainly used in Bitter Black Isle as a magic knight was our magic archer, yeah. Was, you know, explosive rivets. There's a skill where you shoot a bunch of inflamed bolts into a target. And if you hit that target with physical attacks around the area where those bolts are, then they will explode. Explosive rivets increases the amount you shoot, and I just, you know, you can shoot that thing like 3 times, the rivets will not disappear unless they're hit. And if it's like a flying creature and they just drop to the ground, that counts as a physical attack, and those rivets just blow up. I know, that was the one drawback to that attack, but I mean, if they just blew up on their own, that move would be ridiculously overpowered. And it's not like you can get your pawns, hey, shoot that, you know, shoot those glowing bits right there. But just them getting hit by the rivets does quite a bit of damage.
Have your equipment to enhance?
Yeah, fire damage no less.
I hear no one. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Let's do till morning. It's still only the first day.
Are your travel preparations
line right now? Let's just go straight here. Dude, he's like a bajillion years old. Like a bajillion years old. You know that sword he has? That weird 3D sword? That is... That's like an Everfall drop. Yeah.
How's the day find you?
It's a weird looking sword. It's not really all that strong. Which one of you guys is the soldier? I can't decide. I can't decide which class I want to take him out with. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You get special dragon equipment that you will only get from beating him, and it'll be... It's not for the class, it's for whatever weapons you have equipped at the time that he dies. Unfortunately. Because then you're just like, well, I'm gonna play assassin and then get, you know, the dragon daggers, the dragon shield, the dragon bow, and the dragon sword, and only have two of these weapons equipped. It'd be like you beat him as a fighter and a strider at the same time. Alright, where's the soldier who's supposedly here? I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean... Maybe he's at this, exit. Why is there a circle here? Just because this is where Fornival lives? Speaking of Switch, I got an email from Nintendo. My Switch is on its way home. I should check the tracking. I have it. Oops.
Gran Soren, the beating heart of all Granses.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage. I don't remember that.
The Duke's forces grow. Army scholars pore over old texts, all to fight the worm. What's that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. They probably knew. They probably knew that. He'd be like, well, they could totally farm this, so let's make their HP they give absolutely terrible. I mean, I guess you can like get a Pilgrim's Charge and use that.
Hold it! I'll do the rest!
Oh, my quest is to kill 30 Saurians. I usually go over to that church's wall and just stand up there.
What's that?
I do not know where this soldier is who is supposed to come with me. So... Right. Well, Sir Maximilian, or whatever frick his name is, he attacks you too. And he's just like, I knew you were, you know, a swine or some crap. And it's like, really? I was like, what is this bullcrap? You know, you could just take somebody and just throw them into the Everfall. They don't come from the sky. They're not the chosen ones, so yeah. Dude, you know there's supposed to be like a way when you go into the Everfall. There's supposed to be a way where you... Huh. How about that? I always just fall in there and just go splat. Or try to reach whichever floor I'm trying to get to.
It seems the castle walls have reached
I don't know what it is. I knew we could just... Yeah, what kind of bull is this? Alright, I don't know what this freaking soldier is supposed to be.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on Sunday. Pray, make your choice, sir. I would ask you to seek out evidence, material, the inquest. Good. You've brought... Here, there's... You are to see... Pray, make your... I would... The...
I'll do this one at a time.
You brought evidence. Here. I shall see it submitted to the court. There's time yet, sir. Pray, continue in your efforts. You are to see me for your... I speak... Pray, make...
You know, I never found,
testimony.
I never found the evidence against him.
Good.
I think it's because you only needed 3. Because once I got 3 evidence for him, then my pawn was like, we've done it. And then, like... The only marker left in the map was the soldiers, and then the soldier never showed up. So I think I only needed 3, and then that was it. Alright, you sure Kina stays I'm pretty sure she was like gone forever after this quest. Cause she's supposed to like move on to the big church. What's the flower? I don't remember that. But you can find out, I guess. Yes, oh. Okay. There's a quest after the flower quest called a parting gift. This is the quest. Let me see. Is this is the one? Wire present the pilgrim's genre together. Yeah, you have to give her a. Somebody wants to give her a gift as she leaves. What are you talking about? Entering the catacombs? What? This becomes available after meeting with the Duke and the quest called the court. And completing the quest, Talent Bloom. To begin this quest, speak to Claris at the Abbey in the Wilder Forest. She mentioned that Kina will be departing for Aldred's Grand Cathedral on the mainland. Kina goes to the catacombs for some reason. Oh, whatever. So I'll do this quest. Oops, my bad. Retry. Retry. Same as usual. I mean, the being arisen only made it so you wouldn't die like normally, like from old age. But you can still be killed in battle, so you weren't really total immortal. So.
Someone in the castle must be the Knights champion. But who?
Amazing, proving grounds, I guess. Training grounds. Saurian sages. Black Geosaurians. Oh man, Saurian sages are weak to darkness. They're one of the two enemies in the game that are weak to darkness.
I hear no.
Is it?
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
I usually just use ice on it. My egg just turned into a golden egg. Do you still need it?
What will it be today?
Then I'm putting it in the container. You didn't mention that it wasn't supposed to be in the container, dude. Yes, one little adjective is all I paid attention to in that sentence.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Alright, let's Yes, Saurian I didn't look it up, but I'm telling you, Saurian sages, they have this little spear, like all the other Saurians. They can cloak themselves like Sulfur Saurians. S-A-U-R-I-A-N. Saurian, the word Saurian really just means of, or like, some kind of lizard. They. Yep. They cast magic at you, so watch out. Magic casting Saurians. Who the heck taught them that? Geosaurians are weak to fire and ice. Or are they? Maybe it's just ice. Yeah. Most Saurians are weak to ice, just not the Saurian sages. Saurian sages are the most powerful version of Saurian. Giant Saurians are just, you know, they're just large. When you go into Bitter Black. Wait, what am I trying to do? Oh, I want to go to the Woods of Forest. Yes. The area where you fought the Griffin for the story quest. There's a Wyvern there. There'll be a Raven right outside of Gran Soren. The Water God's altar. There's a worm in there. The Drake is going to be in the same spot he always is. Oh, actually, no, he will not. That valley where the two Cyclopses were, and all the hobgoblins and goblins. The Drake will be there now.
While I am here, I train as a sister of the faith. I'm to gather flowers. They say I've talent as a healer. That if I labor hard enough, they say I'll learn to grant blessings upon others through flowers. I fear I am a poor judge of such things. Still, what say you, cousin? 'Tis said a blessing of flowers leaves the recipient awash with joyous feeling. Any luck? Though in truth, 'tis the Mother Superior here I must convince of my abilities, and the priests. I must show them I've an aptitude as a healer. But as I said before, I've little notion what to expect. Could I ask you to give a flower to someone and tell me of their response?
Someone in the church might advise.
Is this one of Keena's flowers? No, surely not. To imbue the bloom with such energy after such a short time. 'Tis enough to make me doubt my senses. Pray, have the priest in Gran Soren or Cassidus take a look. In truth, she may yet pass the great cathedral's gates earlier than not.
Shall we show that flower to the Mother Superior?
So I can show it to the priest in Gran Soren or Cassidus? I mean, I don't think the priest in Cassidus, like, has a lot of pull as far as the hierarchy of the faith here. I don't want those. But I'm gonna go right over to Black Cat and get this copied. And then the next quest, she's on her way to be sent to the church on the mainland, and that's the final quest. They want you to get her a pilgrim shard. You just have to go back over there while after this quest, apparently. Oh, the quest doesn't come from Kina, it goes from one of the other nuns in the abbey.
Speak to any pawn, they will gladly join your service.
Alright, I'm going straight to the Black Cat. I've never done this before, copied this flower. Yeah.
Sure, but who's to say so? I'm sure you'll find out. Boy there. Quite the... Why not?
Here we go.
I'll not beat round the bush.
180 gold. That's nothing. 180,000 gold.
This is a jest. I'm not laughing. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Boy there. Why not?
Wait, what the crap?
I'll not beat round the bush.
Oh crap, I was looking at my rift crystals. I actually don't have enough.
This is a jest. I'm sure you'll find all you need. I'm sure any...
That's crazy. I actually don't have enough money. I was looking at how many rift crystals I had. Oh, looks like I'm just gonna have to sell some crap.
This shop will see to your hair, should you be of none this time.
Me, I am Master Worksel.
What do I have to sell? Let's see. I'll take that. What else can I sell here? Gold ore, that sounds good. I got 36 of those. I'll sell 20. Now I have enough. Let's get this thing copied up. Did not realize I was so low on money. Doesn't happen often in hard mode.
So, I'm sure you'll find... Boy there. Why not leave it with me a while? I'll craft you a forgery fit to fool the maker's own eye.
I don't know how you're crafting a forgery of
I'll
a
have the
flower.
goods ready by this time tomorrow. I'm sure you'll find all you need. Anytime.
Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of turning up there. The Scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession.
Okay, let's see what I have for skills. And then sleep to get that back.
I hear no end of... Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Yes. What's this do? That's what magical shockwave, the flicker, the dagger. Okay. I got all these spells. What chest? Yeah, the Wind Bluff Tower. The Wind Bluff Tower. Have you tried skeleton keys? Oh, wait. I think I know what you're talking about. Shoot. I have to look at that. I have to go over there and yeah, hellhounds were not my favorite. Just feel like, well, I'm traveling in front of Gran Soren at nighttime, and you just hear this awful noise in the background. It's like, what the heck was that? And then next thing you know, fireballs just coming out of the distance. I can make another sun. Magical flare. Look, everybody. Look at the sun I just created. I just started Magic Archer. That's my last class to master. Yeah, and then I'll have to go back and get all the moves.
What will it be today? Understood.
You're late, man.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Got that 2 weeks ago. Ah, succubi.
So, I'm sure you'll find out. Not quite done yet, I feel. I'm sure you'll find out anytime.
Dang it.
But one moment. Did I not... Ah, just so. You lent me a tidy sum as I fled Cassidus. In truth, I don't recall the exact figure, but worry not. I shall repay you with all speed, just as soon as my shop turns a profit. I may enjoy the jingle of a coin more than most, but I'm not one to ignore a debt. You'll find naught but the fine...
Actually, this is not good. Yep. It's not just the Everfall. Most of the monsters in the world have been replaced by new ones. Really? What do you got here? Oh.
You'll find not... Thank you.
No. Where would I hear that song? No.
A ladder, master.
The griffin's been dead for 2 days.
You may be able to cross from roof to roof, Arisen.
I don't know what day.
Some corners of the capital can only be reached by crossing the
This
rooftops.
area now.
You might get a, hello. I've not gone to Bitterblack Isle yet, so...
What do you say of my select? I'm sure you'll find all you need. Not quite done yet. I'm sure you'll
Come on,
find
dude. Give me the freaking forgery already. Bitter Black Isle. No, I'm not doing Bitter Black Isle until I beat the game first. I gotta rack up. No, at least not on PS. At least not on PS4. No, you know the wilted forest, where the abbey is that Kina goes to. At nighttime, on the two ends of that forest, there are two ogres on each side. So there's 4 ogres in their forest at nighttime. And I just buy a crap ton of Pilgrim's Charms from Fornival. I've got 15 in my storage, and I carry 5 on me at all times.
What's this?
Oh no, you will no longer, you won't be able to talk to him. You can't talk to Fornival anymore after you kill the dragon. No, because every time you go up to there where he lives, then you get attacked, and then everybody starts leaving. Yeah, but that doesn't exist. Oh wait, he survives, doesn't he? No, it's got to be sour first. Sour ambrosia meat is the... No, it restores all stamina, dude. Level Infinity and Bitter Black Isle. When I had sour ambrosia meat kept, it restored all my stamina whenever I used it. Even though you can combine it with something to make a stamina drench, that doesn't even like recover all your stamina, so it's like a setback. I don't even know why that's a thing.
So, I'm sure you'll not quite done. I'm sure you'll.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Oops. Alright. Yeah, it's... They say the meats are best when aged. So I guess it's like, you know, the stinky cheese where you just leave it out for a couple years or some crap. And it supposedly tastes better. Sure. Exactly. So it's aged meat is the best in this game. Same for the fish.
A priest would be able to judge Kina's skill.
Same for the fish, but the only thing the fish can be
I'm sure this is a small matter, but I would yet have you hear it. I was at my post before the castle not long ago, when a strange man came round asking after your whereabouts. Even more curious. When I told him I knew not, he swore me, tell no one of our encounter. Have you some enemy arisen? His eyes were mad. I shall never forget them. I beg you, be wary.
They're watching me. These special select soldiers who hired to kill me, I guess. Beware of ambush. Ah, the Lionel.
Duke's bird was great between his duties as sovereign and the worm hunt. Good for and with others.
I think he's at that part where with the where he's supposed to get them from for the water temple. Oh yeah, yeah, you're definitely being. Shock damage does the most damage in the game. Yeah, if you have shock resistance, but compared to any other like elemental damage, with you and with non-elemental armor, shock damage always does the most. At the beginning, you always get one-shotted by anything with shock damage. He'll be alright. Is this his first playthrough? Is this, you doing your first playthrough on Master Mode? Where you go? I think we lost them. He wouldn't know. Yeah, red ones don't exist in Master Mode.
A long fallen way castle this. Still,
the strength goes red, blue, black, and then silver, which is really just white. It's like a ghostly pale. And then Master Mode, the weakest one is the blue ones, and then after the silver ones, there's gold, which is even tougher. A silver bokoblin. A silver bokoblin already comes with like, I want to say 750 health, but they might be in 1,000. No, bokoblin. Silver one definitely had more than 200 health. For the bokoblins, it's just like I'm hitting this thing and it's still alive. I've long since killed everything else. Yeah. Pretty sure it's 750. The magical player is only good at night. It does like no damage.
Danger stalks even city streets. Best we remain well equipped.
What does it say? Oh, what happened? Oh, that's what happened. He just left the party. I'll give him a couple minutes. And he's back. He's back. I'm sorry, this is taking so long, people. This black cat, he's taking too long to make this forgery. I could just finish this quest and be done with it. And then I will start the...
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
I'll start the quest to kill the griffin, which is pretty dang fun. Although I should probably do that when I have explosive rivet. Although that's not the name of the tier 1 skill.
The Duke's gone. Sure, but some himself a piece of friendly advice. You'll be fine. I'm sure you'll find it. Here we are.
There we go.
Perfect duplicate. I'm sure you'll find it. I'm sure you'll any.
Alright. Oh, 720, so I was off by 30. How much HP do you have? Definitely in the thousands, huh?
There's a barber shop.
Okay. Alright, so I got a duplicate of the flower. It's time sensitive. Should I put it in a thing, I wonder? Oh, you know what, I'm just gonna...
I hear no one. And Adi, have your pick.
Yeah, but
what will it be today?
I want to have them in bulk. So I'm gonna put one in my storage, and then give this one to the dude for the quest. Yeah. I think the silver one already had 500, so I just added 250 or 2,500 to that.
From peasant to noble.
And then most likely their weapons will be.
The priest here could most likely praise Kina's flower.
She trains in the blessing of flowers, does she? And she bears the gifts of a healer. How wonderful. I should like to see her handiwork. One look at such a flower is enough to glean the power of they who blessed it. This is Kina's, then? How marvelous. It would seem she is gifted indeed. Perhaps it will not be so long before the Mother Superior writes the mainland on Kina's behalf. To think on it gives me joy. It was the Maker's hand guided her here to our church. I know it.
Kina will be eager to hear what the priest had to say. I feel more familiar with his quest now.
Yeah, they spawned in 2 locations there. But it was funny. It was funny during when I first played through. I'm walking to Gran Soren because the quest tell you to, and I was just like, what the crap is that noise I keep hearing above me? And it was his wings flapping as he was just flying directly above you, just staring at you. Like, look at this idiot. Like, I can just attack him, I can kill him at any time. Yeah, a 9-volt bolt will put anything to the ground. Except for the worm. I don't know what exactly the Wyvern is weak to. He seems to take a lot of damage from fire. Yeah, obviously that's his physical weak point. I'm talking about element. Yeah. Yeah, lightning doesn't work at all. And worms, they, ice. No. Worms don't really like flying. They like sitting in one place and casting tons of magic. And if he's far enough distance from you, he will sit and cast magic.
You delivered the flower. And what did the father say? Then they acknowledged my skill as a healer. I knew I was right to have come here. If I continue at this pace, I am sure to earn transfer to the Great Cathedral. I swear I will. Then I shall learn more of the dragon to aid in your journey.
Alright. I don't use those. Yeah, when you facing drakes, that's really easy with 9-volt bolt because they're weak to ice. And then
looks like a cottage.
That fire spell where you make like a line of fire just come up from the ground. Oh my goodness. It works wonders against the worm because the worm's heart is down in their belly section. I forget. Let me. Hold on, I'm gonna get the magic spell Comestian. No, I'm talking about a magic spell, like a staff. Comestian, where you make a wall of fire that comes out of the ground. Yeah. It comes right out of the ground, right into his heart, and he's weak to fire. Does loads of damage. The, dude, you better watch out in, Bitter Black Isle. When you start getting dire drakes, dire wyverns, and dire, worms, you're gonna be screwed. Like, because the only difference between the dire ones and the regular versions are they have more health, they do more damage, and their body will be covered in whatever element. So dire drake will have fire all on his body. So if you're on him trying to attack his health, his heart, you'll be taking constant fire damage. Dire worm will have ice all over his body, so you'll be taking constant ice damage, giving possibly an attack, depending on your consistency. Clearly, the dire waver will be covered in thunder. I think I used this skill. No, I didn't. The wyvern. Right, what in the world is going on here? This Chimera is stuck between a rock and a tree. Wow. That was... You guys saw that, right? It just drops that was floating in midair.
What's this?
This is crazy. I love how this is all getting... I can't reach the drops because they're in midair. Nope, I am. Hello.
A wealth of materials lies close, I believe. Let's have a look.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you actually finished the Drake fight. Oh, those are the wyvern. You're talking about the wyverns. Yeah, you gotta watch out for their tornado breath. That has the same effect as a
one can reach it from anywhere
maelstrom.
with the use of a magic item.
Yeah.
Be they man or pawn, 'tis hard to do
Yeah,
all to learn.
it's not even getting hit by it that's the problem. It's the fall damage, because you get sent really high. I've tried that before. They're kind of heavy to have all three of them, and I haven't really noticed a difference in what drops. I haven't really noticed a difference in what dropped when I did that, so.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate. Pray, make your choices. No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Gran Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield.
Okay.
We'd best ask what the men of the Corps have planned.
It is known that griffins hate fire. An ally who can conjure flames will be a great asset. Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
Who among you has seen the dragon?
Okay, this is gonna be our last quest here tonight.
Have your pick. Or will it be? Or will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Lightning serves little use against griffins. I'd imagine what... Never tire of fighting.
Okay, let's get this done here. This is gonna be a long trip over there.
Let's check where the soldiers are gathering.
I keep healing whenever I stay idle. I don't know why.
Fine castle that. 'Tis nearly a fortress.
These guys are back already. Goodness gracious. Long time coming. It's gonna be quite the battle. Quite the trip just to get all the way over there. But there's supposedly a point crystal over where you fight the griffin. So yes, just gonna grab that and drop it right outside the tower. I believe it's called the Blood Moon Tower. I want to say. Blood Moon? Okay. Pretty soon I'll be getting a quest for that woman to save her.
Careful, a goblin!
I don't want to do this quest again, so I'll have to save her this one.
That horn will draw more of its kind! Watch for ranged attacks!
Yes.
Please don't overdo it.
Purse that you randomly need for that
Casting stones!
quest.
End him!
I'd like to see the person who decided it. So you could have fight the Earth Dragon? Take him on. You get Oh,
has its weakness.
really?
Observe closely.
So the
and
chamber...
not exploit it.
No, that doesn't show up until after you beat the game the first time.
Standing guard in hostile lands. Ralph fought.
Yeah, but... His,
This is an imposing sight from this place.
The, Dude, the Ur-Dragon is in the Everfall. In the Chamber of Lament.
The beasts of these parts are proving a greater challenge, to be sure.
Yeah, that was something they brought, they added on to Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. It wasn't in the original Dragon's Dogma. But, they just make it easier for you to get to him, even before you beat the dragon, but that's only in the Game Plus. I don't think you fall any faster. I think you fall like the same speed, no matter how far you keep falling. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense.
I shall restore your health.
In the game, dude, don't ask me about physics.
Caution, Master. Massive beasts prowl this area.
Given the look of things, we'd best be well prepared before pressing
If you keep falling like that,
Stay vigilant, Master. 'Tis said a band of thieves.
Beware the Harpy storm!
What's that?
just slept.
Don't let them drag you off!
Armed bandits arisen.
Dang it, who's still hitting me? I still only have 3 full bows.
Ranged attacks serve well in wide open spaces. This is Harpy. Keep watching the skies. Belongings have been scattered about.
Oh yeah, whenever you go into the Everfall, that's always going to be the first room you enter. I don't know
Let's be doubly sure
how
which
that
will see us
is
to our
rigged like that,
destination.
but yeah. I love
Path diverges.
casting magic, yes. And he doesn't really cast magic until his tentacles are dealt with. Maybe want to take those out. But I freaking love the Evil Eye. Mainly because of the way it teleports. It's just like a wall appears and then he walks into it and it appears somewhere else. I'll show you the scene in a couple of seconds. The Vile Eyes, the Big Black Isle. Well, actually, they're not just in Big Black Isle. They teleport the same way. Yeah, those tentacles can eat you,
You've come quite a way through
I believe.
The land here is meager, unfit to stone trees.
Remember what I told you about him teleporting?
Floor is an apt spot to
The
find
tentacles
ourselves
get teleported,
You best be careful. I'll take care
they
of the
teleport the same way and pop out of the ground. If it's... Is it dark? You see red circle? To me, and that's not cool.
I'll not allow harm before my eyes.
Time to...
They attack in quick succession.
Oh, he will try to.
Get him!
Yes, forget it. The Gazer could probably do the same thing if he wasn't, you know, the size of a massive room.
Let us expose under false strike.
I don't know why Magical Flare has targets. It doesn't do any damage. Stop saying that one. Just come over here and attack me. Well, it counts as a light attack. Yeah, he has a large attack, but he charges up at some point. So yeah, when he starts doing something different from his normal attack scheme, then watch out for something new. I want to get the Blue Moon Tower before night fell, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Just wait for them to get eaten, because then it was like, well, it's distracted, you know, attack it. Because while it's trying to eat someone, its shield is down. Alright, let's take this. End the stream. Stop fucking casting Maelstrom. I can't see. Dang it.
Large or small, any monster can be slain.
Okay, these bandits are on top. So, see my experience. And I see a bunch of gold on the dead bandits. Nice. Yes. Let's finish it. It's over. I know. I love how random bandits can be magic archers if you're on. Okay, that somebody's hacking.
This looks interesting.
Wait, you only have 600 health? Should be a bunch of skeletons over here. Actually, I killed them recently.
Seems this place is dogged by thieves.
He said magical gleam works against undead, so a bunch of skeletons here.
Move on their own. Walking bones.
There's no way we could have lost to that. Take that.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
No. No, he just dropped on the ground. It's like when you grab onto one of the lesser dragons as they're flying, and they just keep flying higher and higher, then all of a sudden you just drop. And you take a lot of fall damage. Wait, what the crap? I've been automatically going over to Blue Moon Tower, but I'm just noticing that the quest marker is not over here. Are you serious? Oh, I'm supposed to go here first. I did not look at the quest. Okay, everyone, I'm ending my stream here. I will finish this quest hopefully tomorrow. It's just You know, I was like, I know this Griffin quest. I know I have to go to Blue Moon Tower. I don't have a port crystal over there. Yes, yes I did. I'm just now noticing that the quest marker is not over here. Not for Blue Moon Tower, no. So I'm just gonna have to
Stay alert.
go over here.
Let's circle around the back!
I'll not allow harm to befall my allies.
Let's scatter those bones.
What else would you expect with my help?
Master, skeleton knights!
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
This skeleton is indeed.
Yeah.
Bandits can strike in the blink of an eye in places like this.
Bones that move on their own!
Stay calm. One at a time.
It doesn't matter. Usually, purpose is to get the weight stone, so there isn't really a point. Change it.
Skeleton knight comes!
Arch Hydra.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself. I'll take that.
Ah, here we go.
Use here, Master. I suggest we search.
Yeah, be careful the Gorka mirror. His tail, the snake grows back. Just be careful. If you ever you're drawing out the battle. There's still some left.
Such as this,
Oh yeah, so anyway, yeah, end of the stream. Okay, see ya.
This skeleton is skilled indeed.
Another stream tomorrow. Yeah. It's best not to put too much thought into it. I can't save. Yes, that's why I stay there and just keep on racking.